And here we are, Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival, and man oh man is it crowded. But those butterflies are beautiful. First things first, I'm going to go and exchange my fuel rod just to make sure that I don't run out of battery with my phone. Then I'm going to get my pass holder magnet at mouse gears, and finally I understand that there is a special pass holder cookie. And I didn't have breakfast yet today, so that can be my healthy breakfast. So let's go exchange that fuel rod. And we can do that over here at the camera center. Now we're set. Wow, 45-minute standby for Spaceship Earth. I think I'll come back later. As many times as I've been in Spaceship Earth, I know that it's going to be going away for a while. It's going to be under refurbishment. So I do want to get in to see it. I never am sure which time is going to be my last time, but I don't want to wait 45 minutes for it. And not including topiaries at the entryway, here is our first topiary, and it's Daisy. It's my understanding there is a new topiary this year, Bo Peep and her sheep. And I also heard that this year, I haven't been there, but I've seen it, that Snow White does not have the 7 dwarves this year. She has 1 dwarf, Dopey, and Dopey is a new topiary, even though Dopey himself has been here before. And there's my goal, my first goal anyway, mouse gear, to see if I can get my pass holder magnet. Now I might be able to get 2 magnets this week, because there is I think a Pluto magnet, and then it changes halfway through the week to a Daisy magnet. So hopefully I can get both. And this way to our collector pass holder magnets. There it is, my Pluto pass holder magnet. And there's Buzz and Woody and what I assume is the new Bo Peep topiary. And there's Bo Peep and her 3-headed sheep.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
I have a fast pass for Frozen Ever After. That starts in about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna head that way. So those are the Jameters. They're really fun to watch. They're different depending on what season it is, what festival it is. Right now, since it's Flower and Garden, they are playing on buckets and trash cans and flower pots. During the Food and Wine, they're playing on kitchen utensils, pots and pans. And they're great to watch. They're at Future World East. So as you walk in, you go past mouse gears, and that's where you will find them. And you can find the schedules posted. But it's one of those things you don't have to wait in line for, and it's a lot of fun to watch. Wow, look at the big Goofy and Pluto. And Pluto's got a few bones down there. Let's go look at Goofy. That is a massively impressive topiary. And look at all this beautiful color. And here's Mickey and Minnie welcoming us into Future World. And look at that big flower Mickey has. And of course Donald, who loves to tend his garden, being bothered by a bee. And ever an annoyance to Donald is Chip and Dale. And one of the things we're going to do is keep our eye out for Spike. Spike is this little honeybee, and he will be all over World Showcase. And it also says here that starting April 5th, so that's right now, a colorful Easter egg hunt. So let's see if we can notice any Easter eggs. I'm assuming by Easter egg, they mean actual Easter eggs. because as you know, an Easter egg is also a term they use for little surprises that are hidden places. They are the three caballeros. I am hungry, but I think I'm going to go to Frozen first and redeem my Fast Pass, go on that ride, and then I can concentrate on food. It's already 11:30 and I haven't had a bite all day. So I'm ready to sample the wonderful food. And as many of you know, this is among my favorite pavilions. And here's Anna and Elsa, always a very popular topiary.
Can you wait in another line? Of course you.
We can actually meet Anna and Elsa here. Meet and greets are really not my thing. Occasionally I'll get a picture taken with a character, but right now we're heading over to Frozen Ever After. I'll take a shortcut through the dining area. I don't imagine they get much use out of these in Florida. It doesn't look like a long line, but it says standby is 40 minutes. Of course, when you're in Fast Pass, you miss going through the little cottage, which is really kind of fun.
Everyone a snowy summer day.
Did you say that we're related or guests?
Let's just call it delight.
The hot and the cold are both so intense. Put it together, it just makes sense.
I still like Maelstrom better, but it's a fun ride. And man, I got on really, really quick. I was surprised. Got the Fast Pass, walked right on. That was the fastest I ever got on this ride. And of course, in this gift shop, everybody loves the troll. And there he is. Oh my God. And now it's time to eat. And you know, I haven't been paying attention to Spike. So we're gonna have to keep our eyes open and see if we can spot Spike. Easter eggs, I haven't seen those either. And the China pandas are always the same, but I like looking at them. Now those would really keep the sun off, but where would I possibly wear them except here? The nice thing about coming early is when I do find something I want to eat, there's plenty of places to sit or stand. All these tables are empty. Well, this looks pretty good. They have potato pancakes, pretzel bread, cheese strudel, and I think the pretzel bread is calling my name. So there is the pretzel bread. It's not real big. I'll bet that's only about, I don't know, maybe 3.5 inches across. Now I promised myself I wouldn't eat on camera. So I'll take a bite and then I'll report back to you on how it is. Well, as you might expect, very salty. That ham is really, really salty. The cheese is good. It has a good flavor to it. It's not overwhelming, but there's enough that it enhances the flavor of the ham. And the pretzel, there's so much salt in the ham that they very wisely chose not to use a salted pretzel bread. I know I'm going to be spending pretty much money on food today, so I didn't want to spring for an extra $3.50 for water. So I'm going to go over and get a drink of water right now. But wouldn't you know it, it's taking me right past Snow White and Dopey. And there she is. And there is the new Dopey topiary. So would that be a topiary?
Oh, yeah.
And here we go. You know, I love the trains, but they don't seem to be running today. The trains are all stagnant. But one thing I did notice is that all of these light posts have flower and garden show banners on them. Oh, here's one that's running. Oh, and now I see the flower one is running. That is very pretty.
Anna, how do you feel about Germany? I love it.
Then I get a bra.
There's the first spike that I spotted. And he's a lot bigger than I thought he would be. I was kind of looking for something really tiny, but he's almost a foot long. And I found him in the terracotta garden between Germany and Italy. It's going to be a really hot day, and a cool breeze is just coming through right now. So I took off my hat to let it just pass over me. Didn't last long though. And there is Lady and Tram. And they really have this framed well with the gondola. You can really get a great view of Spaceship Earth from this telescope. It is aimed straight across, but it's really hard to get a view with my camera. Hard, but not impossible. It wasn't a great view, but it gave you an idea of what you can see. And today's concert is going to be Dennis DeYoung of Styx. And there is one of the Easter eggs. I wasn't sure what the Easter eggs would look like, but now we know. Now I know what to look for. That was pretty neat to see. Now I can keep my eyes open for different Easter eggs. And I've only seen one spike so far. I have to keep my eyes open for that as well. And he's even in a nest. I kind of feel like the Fast Pass program has become a bit of a failure. I made a Fast Pass a few days out, and I suppose it could have been 30 days, 60 days. But since I chose Frozen, I could only pick one from that category. I guess what you would compare to the old e-ticket attractions or rides. And now that I went through the Frozen, I still can't pick anything from that list. So I'm essentially blocked out from using a Fast Pass from things like Soarin', for example. And I just think that's kind of strange that they would block you out just because you chose one Fast Pass out of that category for the entire day. Oh well. Just my opinion. What do you think? I came inside the Japan store not because I want to shop for anything or even window shop. I was just really hot and it's so nice and cool in here. They have really cleaned up this store since last time I was here. It's far less cluttered and just easier to get through this front section. And I don't believe they used to have the checkout counter way up here by the door. But I like the layout. It's just cleaner and, I don't know, less claustrophobic. I'm still hot. We're heading back outside. Now, so many people have commented on the Frushi, and I've never had it, but maybe it's time. So here we go. Let's order the Frushi. So here's my Frushi. Let's find a place to eat it. Lots of tables. So it looks like we have some pineapple and rice, and I don't know if that's, I didn't look at the, I should have looked at the name. I think that's maybe some watermelon. Let's see if Frushi is all it's cracked up to be. I hate to be a spoil sport, but I don't see what the big deal is about Frushi. I didn't find it all that special. It was kind of strange having the rice mixed in with the whipped cream and the fruit, and I'm glad I tried it, but I probably wouldn't try it again. You hear the drums? Let's go over and take a look at the drumming in Japan. Taste of Marrakesh has a chicken kebab, which looks really good. I'm seeing some people walk around with it, and I think I'm reaching my limit for food, at least for this afternoon. I think that'll be the last thing I try. Now this is really good. It is so tender and so much flavor. Wow, I didn't know what to expect, but this chicken, this might be a new favorite of mine. And look how that just breaks apart. It just falls right off that kebab stick. So tender. Really, really good. Hey, look. It's a couscous hidden Mickey. Now that was delicious. It's one of those unexpected surprises. I like chicken, but as I said, that might be my new favorite. Much better, in my opinion, than the frushi. The frushi was interesting, but I think I would have preferred to just have a little dish of fresh fruit. So my suggestion, stop at Morocco and get the chicken kebab. And I need more to drink after that chicken. I think I'll get my picture taken in France. Miss Piggy isn't French, but she likes to use French phrases. And Kermit's here as well, with a basket of bread. And of course here in France, we have Belle and Beast. And there you can see the highway in the sky. Shouldn't be long, and that will be in full swing. And here's something that'll be disappearing before long. Coming soon, no smoking at Disney parks. Peter looks so little compared to Hook. I have to say, I haven't had a lot of success finding Spike or Easter eggs. I only found one of each. All right, and the whole Pooh gang is here. At first I thought that was a little bee on Tigger's nose. All that's left is the UK and Canada, but I found another Spike. And there he is. All these years I don't think I've seen it, or at least I don't remember, and it says don't miss it, so I won't. Let's go see Oh Canada. They really did a beautiful job with the theming here, with the rocks, the waterfalls. And here it is from the inside. Now that was really fun. I'm glad I went in. And you know, I kind of surprised myself when I realized all of those Canadian landmarks that I have been to. They showed the Bay of Fundy, where they have the largest tidal range in the world. I'd been there. They showed Halifax. They showed Nova Scotia, Calgary, Toronto, Niagara Falls from the Canada side. And if you watch my videos, you will see all of those places. But next time you come to Epcot, I would really recommend that you come and see Oh Canada if you haven't. It's a really good 360 in the round show hosted by Martin Short. That's pretty cool. It looks like the Canadian maple leaf. I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I can get a higher perspective on it. I like that little shack back there. Sure enough, I think that's what it is, but you have to go on the wheelchair ramp in order to get a good view of it. I thought the seared scallops looked really good here at Canada, but you may remember at Food and Wine I got stung by the filet mignon, so I'm a little hesitant to buy this at Canada. I'm also a little full, but I do need something cool and refreshing, so we're going to keep going on. I have a thought. It's a frozen violet lemonade. I bet you thought I was going to go to Club Cool, didn't you? I still might go there, but I'm going to have this first. So cool and refreshing on a hot, hot day. Better not take it too fast or I'll get that frozen ice cream headache. And as I enjoy my beverage, we are going to look at the Honey Bistro Garden, following the path of the honeybee. Now let's go look at the butterfly house.
Sure.
That is a painter.
Yeah.
And I wonder if this guy escaped. He is right outside the butterfly house, so maybe he made it to freedom. And on the other side we have Figman. Let's go take a look. What the heck? We're this close to Journey into Imagination. Let's take a peek inside, go on the ride, and maybe on the way out we can see if we can get one of the special Disney Visa credit card pictures. I would like a booking. I would like to see Professor Finder. Can I do that? You don't know Finder?
We only have training.
What? Okay. Well, how about Dean Higgins? Would he be around? Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Mark.
With M-A-R-K?
Yes.
With Higgins. Perfect.
Okay. Thank you.
See you later. Have a great day.
Apparently, the Dreamfinder is no longer employed, but I can see Dean Higgins. And there's what we see when we're all done.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination. Now I've come. With F-I-G-L-E-N-T, you can see things differently.
Hey, look at this. They have a meet and greet. I had no idea they do meet and greets in here. And the meet and greet isn't the only decor change. They now have the link for personnel only. And here's some flower and garden merchandise. Let your imagination grow wild. And look at that. It looks like little baby Figman. And these are usually here. But the mug, I like the mug. $13.99. And here's Wreck-It Ralph mugs. They've really been promoting Ralph, haven't they? $13.99 as well. There's no one I'd rather be than me. And here is the Wreck-It Ralph figurine set. And here's the Disney Rewards exclusive photo spot for Visa cardhold members. That was pretty cool. It was the boss, Mickey, and Goofy. And I don't know if you can see it, but I'm wearing my Goofy and Mickey on Holiday shirt. And they just loved it. And they wanted me to pose like we were all surfing. So if it turned out, I'll put it right here now. So hot, today would be a great day to go on Splash Mountain. And these little streams of water don't jump on you, but they're refreshing to watch. Take a look at the water. And if you've never seen a waterfall going uphill, here it is. So the word is that Club Cool, the stickiest floor in Walt Disney World, is going to be closing soon. I don't know if it's true or not, but if it disappears, I'm sure going to miss it. Lots of very cool Coca-Cola paraphernalia, if you're into that kind of thing. But the real attraction, of course, is that we get to taste all the different flavors of soft drinks. I think I'm going to head back to my hotel. My feet are getting a little sore, so I'm going to change my shoes, maybe relax for a half hour or so, and then either head back here or maybe to Magic Kingdom. I don't know. We'll see where the day takes me. So thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my first trip to the 2019 Epcot Flower and Garden Show. As always, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to subscribe and ring the bell icon up above so you know when I post new videos. Please like and share the video and leave your comments below. Thanks for joining me. I'm Mark with the After Me channel. And boy, is is it getting windy. If this was my only vacation, I probably wouldn't waste a couple of hours in the middle of the afternoon by heading back to my hotel room to change my shoes and relax. There's plenty of places in the park you can relax. But since I am a pass holder and I'm here frequently enough, I don't mind taking that little break in the day. So that's what I'm going to do. Maybe I picked a good time to leave. Just as I got to my car, the rain started. It should cool things off in any event, but I'm glad that I'm inside my car and I chose this as my time to take a break.